Hello and welcome to Dominique's Books. Today's review is Hekate, the Witch by Nikita Gill. This is, of course, a retelling of Hekate, goddess of the witches, magic, necromancy, but I want to read you the inside. This is an ancient story written long before us. It is a tale full of gods and monsters, divine wars and ghosts, a tangled mess by the divine and the mortal, mothers and daughters, the sacred and the courageous, wounds both healed and unhealed, and the grief that grows in the absence of love. There is joy and friendship too, homegrown and pieced together. Be careful, gentle fingers. At the heart of this story is a girl looking for answers. At the soul of this story is the divine goddess within us all. In a stunningly intimate reimagining of the Greek myth, renowned poet Nikita Gill showcases the underworld and the deities in all their glory and weaves a gripping story about the young goddess Hekate, coming of age within the mist. So I did really enjoy this book. So I'd heard a lot of songs about Hekate. She's lots of times called the goddess of the witches, queen of the crossroads. I learned that she also is necromancy. And here are some of the other characters that are in this book. You've got Styx, goddess of the river that brings the dead into the underworld. Pallas, consort of Styx, god of warcraft. Charon, ferryman of the underworld. Thanatos, god of peaceful death. Nyx, goddess of purification of the night. Hermes, herald of the gods. Hades, god of the underworld. Demeter, goddess of the harvest. Kori, or as she's also called, Persephone, goddess of spring and daughter of Demeter. Hecate, queen of Troy. And Cerberus, hound of Hades, protector of the gates into the underworld. So, yes, this was I really enjoyed this story. So at the beginning, Hekate is a child. Her parents have been there's a war going on between the old gods, the Titans, and the new gods, the Olympians, and when the war is over, the gods that lose face eternal imprisonment, their powers diminished or brutalized forever. So something happens to both of her parents. You have to read the book. I don't want to tell you too much, but her mother goes to the underworld and asks Styx to take care of her daughter. She doesn't want her to end up in Zeus's or Poseidon's hands, so she asks Hades to protect her from his brothers, and so Styx takes her on. She feels kind of like an outcast. She doesn't really know where she fits in at the beginning, and she starts making potions with herbs and magic potions and whatnot. And we meet like Cerberus and Hades, and it was just a really good book. I was in between a 4 and a 5. I couldn't quite decide, but I really enjoyed it. I definitely recommend it because it was a very interesting book to learn more about Hekate, but also some other characters you don't normally hear about. So if you enjoyed this review, like, comment, subscribe. See you next time. Bye!